In ancient times in Arabia, when tribes crossed the vast deserts guided by the stars, the land was much more than just sand and heat. It was a sacred space where the divine manifested among mortals, and the gods shaped the fate of people and tribes. Before the arrival of Islam, a vibrant pantheon inhabited the Arab imagination, with gods and goddesses whose stories were deeply intertwined with the culture and spirituality of the time. Today, we revisit these legends to explore 5 forgotten gods of pre-Islamic Arabia, deities who ruled the sky, the earth, love, and war. Their names may have faded over time, but their stories still echo in the sands of the desert. Get ready to dive into a world of ancient myths where cosmic and earthly forces left indelible marks on the memory of the people. Hubal was an important deity in pre-Islamic Arabia, primarily worshipped by the Quraysh tribe. His name may derive from Baal, the Canaanite god, with whom he shared certain characteristics, such as the absence or breakage of his right hand. Some sources suggest that Hubal and Baal could in fact be the same deity. The main form of worship of Hubal involved divination through arrows cast in front of his statue. Muhammad's grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, used Hubal's arrows to decide which of his sons would be sacrificed, and the chosen one was Abdallah, Muhammad's father. However, Abdallah was spared after the sacrifice of 100 camels. After the conquest of Mecca, Muhammad ordered the destruction of Hubal's statue in the Kaaba, along with the icons of other polytheistic gods. In the 19th century, scholar Julius Wellhausen suggested that Hubal might be the son of Al-Lat and the brother of Wad. In the 20th century, Hugo Winkler speculated that he was a lunar deity, a theory that has been widely discussed but remains speculative due to the lack of conclusive evidence. Al-Lat was a pre-Islamic Arabian goddess, worshipped especially in northern Arabia and the Hejaz, with her cult extending as far as Syria. Herodotus, in the 5th century BCE, mentioned her as equivalent to the Greek goddess Aphrodite, although she was also associated with the Babylonian goddess Ishtar. Al-Lat was invoked for matters such as solitude, mercy, prosperity, and protection. The worship of Al-Lat was abolished in the 7th century, when her temple was demolished by the order of Muhammad as part of an effort to eradicate idol worship in the region. Al-Uzza was one of the 3 major goddesses in pre-Islamic Arabia, the daughter of Allah and the sister of Al-Lat and Manat. Al-Uzza's idol was composed of 3 acacia trees, and it was believed that she manifested through them, granting oracles and blessings. After the conquest of Mecca, Muhammad sent Khalid ibn al-Walid to destroy the statue of Al-Uzza, which was believed to reside in one of the sacred trees in her temple. When Khalid was about to destroy the last tree, a wild woman tried to attack him but was defeated. This destruction symbolized the end of idol worship and the establishment of Islamic monotheism. Manat was the goddess of fate, fortune, and death, and one of the 3 major goddesses of pre-Islamic Arabia. She was especially venerated by the tribes of Banu Aus and Banu Khazraj near Medina. Manat had a wooden idol covered in sacrificial blood. Her worship was one of the last to be eradicated with the rise of Islam. During Khalid ibn al-Walid's mission to destroy Al-Uzza, Sa'd bin Zayd al-Ashali was sent to destroy Manat's idol, and the goddess was finally banished, symbolizing the end of the worship of ancient Arabian idols. Little is known about the myth or religion surrounding Wad, a lunar deity primarily worshipped by the Manaeans and tribes like the Banu Kalb and Banu Udra. Wad was depicted as a man wearing a majestic robe with a sword, bow, arrows, and a spear, and was considered the god of the sky. His cult spread across several regions of Arabia, including Dumat al-Jandal, where his main temple was located. There are also records of an altar dedicated to Wad on the island of Delos, Greece. Wad is mentioned in the Quran as one of the deities worshipped by the people of Noah. Among pre-Islamic gods, Wad was considered superior to the Sun and Venus deities, likely due to his male status in a patriarchal society. His cult extended across vast regions and tribes. The worship of Wed was destroyed by Khalid ibn al-Walid under the orders of Muhammad after the conquest of Mecca when his temple was demolished. This marked the end of his worship and the strengthening of Islamic monotheism. As we've seen, pre-Islamic Arabia was a land of complex beliefs and a rich yet largely unknown pantheon. While the arrival of Islam transformed this landscape, the stories of figures like Hubal, Al-Lat, Al-Uzza, Manat and Wad still echo in the desert sands, reminding us of a time when the divine manifested in various forms, representing the elements, the stars, and cosmic forces. By exploring these forgotten deities, we not only reclaim a part of Arab history, but also gain a deeper understanding of the beliefs that shaped the region's culture. If you enjoyed diving into this fascinating world of pre-Islamic Arabian deities, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and share your thoughts on these deities. See you on the next journey. Bye.